Alright, here we're in episode 102, and we're heading to South Africa to clean up all the stuff that would be around there. So we're going to dive right in, and we're going to go over here. And if we go under this boat, we'll find something for us to do over here with a puzzle. So first we have to break some stuff. And the reason we want to break this stuff is we're going to build some switches. Like that one. And we're going to need 4 of them if you can, all on the side of this container.
What do you want?
Then it shows you the order right there, and we're just going to go ahead and flip all the switches. And we'll end up getting whatever this thing in this box is. Of course, if you're looking at the radar, you would know it's a gold brick. So there's a gold brick. Now, I kind of, the gold bricks I sort of like to do last. I sort of like to get the character tokens first. But, as we're running around, might as well just hit what's here.
You here for trade? Because I'll be telling you what I told the last one. And the last. I'm not trading peanuts with what? Do I need to spell it out for you? Huh? I'm talking about the terror of the high seas.
Alright, so Ulysses Claw wants his bad dream mentioned in the Age of Ultron movie, being giant cuttlefish. In this case, we have to eliminate much smaller variety of these things. And they aren't the easiest things to hit just because they're so small. But you can target them with your missiles. And you can see we've already killed all 10 of them here.
I think you got them all. Listen, I no longer hear their horrible little mouths going come. The first order of business is to pay you for your extermination work. Here, take it.
Alright, so now we're going to move on to the corner of this place, and we're going to go ahead and use Tony Stark to fix that. And so now it looks like we need to do some connections with some spears or arrows. And since we're in Africa, let's go ahead and pull out Black Panther's sister Shuri with her spear throwing and handle it like that. There's still one left. We need to go ahead and get that. Then we need another trip from the repair guy. So let's jump up here and give Shuri no, Shuri says no can do. So we're going to need a real repairman. So let's call in the mechanic. Okay, now we need a lightning character. And so we're going to jump up and grab everyone's favorite horse-faced superhero, Beta Ray Bill, and use the power of Stormbringer to charge up this electric switch. That pops a grapple point. So now we can jump down to Spider-Man and pull this thing open. and we get the character token for Tigra or Tigra. Another character seems tiger-based, but I don't know. So now on the right side of the South Africa map, there's this garage door, and it shows you not the order, but it shows you the switches that you need to press to turn on each of the lights. So we did the first switch, then you can see it flash like that. So then to turn on the second light, we need to do this, that, and this. And then finally, to do the third light, we have to repeat this process over again. So, and the third light is the only one where there is no real set pattern. You know, the other two were symmetrical and therefore easier to remember where everything was. This one was not. But we go in and we get the Grand Master, who will be played by Jeff Goldblum in the Thor Ragnarok movie coming out in November. And if we work our way around this corner, there is somebody else with something for us to do, and this is our friend Echo from the Jessica Jones mission.
Rusty in the old reflexes department, so I thought I'd do a little training. Dancing also comes in handy for some of my undercover work, so 2 birds with 1 stone. I always train a little better with a partner, though. Care to join me?
There are a couple of these dance missions, and they basically they come from the first Lego Marvel Superheroes game, where the end of the Deadpool level relating to the Tony Stark victory party included a sequence where you had to successfully match colored squares without interacting with other squares. And so there are several points in this game where that sort of thing gets taken up. There's one here, and then when we go to the Stark Mansion in Malibu, we'll find another one there. Right, so we've unlocked Echo. And now we can keep moving down the beach. And here's White Tiger.
Hey, watch out for those traitors lurking about the boats. A group of them got the jump on me and took off with my amulets of power. And now they're probably gonna swap them for some magic beans or something. Well, not on my watch. Or I guess that should be not on your watch. I mean, you are gonna help me, right?
Alright, so we need to run down White Tiger's amulets, which have something to do with her powers. I am not very familiar with the White Tiger character, and even from her appearances in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon and the Disney Infinity 2.0 Spider-Man set, I can't really tell you much about her. I want to say she was a Hispanic in the Ultimate Spider-Man show. You know, sort of giving Spider-Man a very ethnically diverse group of friends. You know, you had Luke Cage, who was African American. You had, actually, I don't know, because I'm not even sure what Nova's deal was, but, so I actually don't know what ethnicities they were going for at that TV show, and I really haven't watched enough of it to care. So here we are going to go down and get this final group of people who evidently took White Tiger's medallions. And there we go. So we just need to fly back over to the other side of the level.
Any luck with the amulets? The guys who stole them might not have had time to stash them yet. If you got my amulets back! You have no idea how grateful I am. I mean, those things didn't exactly come out of a cereal box, you know? And now that I've got the source of my powers back, I can go wail on those traitor creeps some more.
Alright, that gives us the White Tiger character token. So now we're going to jump over to the next mission, which is going to see us working with a villain. Here he is. Let's say hello.
Perhaps you may be of use to me. When that failure Loki opened a path between our worlds, many of our Chitauri warriors were slain on the streets of your for there were others. Cowardly wretches who shirked their duties and slinked off to this place. They will meet a far more regrettable fate when I find them. Or rather, when you find them for me.
So there's the other, and we're looking for 5 disguised Chitauri. Now, the other was a character that you saw briefly in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He was kind of Thanos' right hand, or it appeared to be his right-hand man, who was in charge of the Chitauri, a race that up to now in the Marvel Cinematic Universe we've only seen function as an army under Thanos' control that he lent to Loki for the invasion of Earth to recover the Tesseract. So we saw the other in the Avengers, and you felt like he had a fair amount of importance. So in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, it was kind of surprising when all of a sudden Ronan the Accuser, kills the other, around the midpoint of the movie, I think right before he rebels against Thanos. So we probably won't be seeing the other around anytime soon. It also makes his appearance here, one of those sort of hard to explain things. Suggesting that this side quest actually takes place before the Age of Ultron storyline. Just because of the order of the Marvel movies. Alright, I'm having a hard time finding this third guy here. He's clearly in the area of this boat. Now there is some stuff down here. It could be he's back there behind that glass wall. So we will take a look. See if I can create a path over here. Alright, now I'm going to need somebody who can destroy this glass. It doesn't really look like him. In fact, it looks more like a gold brick from this angle. And of course our radar tells us that that's exactly what it is. Okay, so he's still around here somewhere. At least we want to come back looking for that gold brick later. Okay, where is this guy? Oh, wait a minute. He's in the cockpit of the ship. Or the conning tower. Whatever this thing is. Okay. So now we can move on and finally get the last two of these guys settled. Looks like there's supposed to be one down here. Surrounded by fire. I guess he's trying to make it really hard for somebody to reclaim him. Okay, that's 4 out of 5, so we just need one more. And I'm thinking we're going to cut it after the end of this mission. And then we'll pick up with South Africa and its various stuff next time. So, a bunch of salt piles here. Oh, there he is. We just needed a little bit of video distortion to find him, evidently. So yeah, that will pretty much call it quits for this episode. And we'll come back and keep working in South Africa next time. See you then.
I have found you. Now, I will return you to Thanos, who will unleash a punishment beyond your imagine. Do you hear that? Some sort of an ice cream truck. Very well. First, we shall procure ice cream. Then, we shall return to Thanos for a punishment beyond imagining.